Hello, hi friend, this is Rahul. Welcome to Reliable Immigration Guide. Today, this video is really special because I got lots of questions and emails and posts on Instagram, on messages on Instagram, and people were asking about some questions regarding visas and all this stuff. But they do ask, how's the life in Canada? What are the things we need if we are going to travel? Or some of the people they already have a visa by their PR and all, so they were asking what are the things we should buy it here in back home, like in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, or something like that. So this video is all about expectations versus reality in Canada. So yeah, in this expectation versus reality in Canada, I moved to Canada before almost I'm going to complete my 9 years, and I came as a student because basically I'm from Mumbai, India, and when I was living in a big city, and when I came to Canada, I was thinking nobody lives here, but when I was in a process, when I used to talk with my friends and family, they used to say, "Oh, Canada, that means it's a lot of snow there, and it's all the time, it's always winter or something like that." But it's not like that. Like, yeah, we do have harsh winters, I can say, and we do have some. Like in 12 months we have 3 months of winter, and which is a real winter, like harsh winter. But some of the months, some of the weeks, they are like really tough, like minus 25, minus 30. I really don't want to say anything lie about it because I live in Alberta, and most places wherever you go, the other provinces too, Saskatchewan, PEI, or Ontario, wherever you go, you find the same thing in wintertime. But you don't have to worry about it because people are living here, and once you live here, and for a few after a few days you will get the good experience. And as we talk about winter, so first thing is, uh, don't buy any winter gears in India or in back home, because I did that mistake. I bought some jackets and some thermals and some gloves in India, but it's of no use. Because they don't have that capacity to stand at minus 25, minus 35 in winter time. Because when I came as a student, I was not having my car or anything, so we have to transport. We have to go with the bus, and some of the times we have to use the trains, right? So we need to have a big whole jacket with the cap and everything. So I always recommend you to come down to Canada and buy jackets, your gloves, your socks, your shoes with the different grips and everything. Don't buy it anywhere. Just buy it in Canada. You can find the good deals, and there are always a cheaper rate. I know sometimes because Indian rupees or the back home, our currency is really low, but it's gonna be nice because you should have a good stuff in winter time. And very important question is, how about snacks? How about food? How about spices and everything? Uh, so what I did, I used my whole bag to have my pressure cooker, my stuffs, my pans, frying pans, my dishes, and some utensils. I recommend you do not carry anything, because you can buy anything here, everything here. And if you're living with the desi people, like if you know some friends, because when I came here, the social media wasn't that what I can say, it wasn't that helpful regarding such groups. Nowadays, before you come, you can just add yourself for 10, 15 days before on your social media, on Facebook pages, and you can find so many people around, and they can help you out. Or I must say, you can just use the Facebook marketplace, Kijiji. Or for beginners, what I did, I went to dollar store and bought whatever I want, like in the starting phase, for bathroom stuffs, for my bedroom, for my kitchen. And the starting thing, it's really cheap, easy to get it. They have a really good section, so you don't have to worry about buying anything in India. You can buy, I recommend you to bring your turmeric, haldi powder, and then bring your spices and your kitchen king masalas, or anything. If you have a specific masalas, if you would like to, you can bring it in. But try to bring it in a good packing, because immigration, that might be a problem sometimes. Because I do have an experience. It happens to one of my friends. The next important point is, when I came as a student, I had a half of a bag with most of the one fourth of the bag is with the pens, stationery, notebooks, some textbooks, and all other stuffs. Don't bring it here. Don't bring it here, because Whatever the post graduation I did, it was all online. I mean to say, I used laptop. I know I never had a laptop when I came to Canada when I was traveling as a student, because uh, I was not good in laptops. But when I came here, they asked me, "Do you have a laptop to access the online slate of the college?" And I said, "No, I don't have it." So they recommend me to go to the computer library, and they gave me a 21 days laptop for 21 days, and they said if you need it more, you can just come down, renew it, and give your ID again. So that's how it is. So they will give you a laptop, charger, and the bag to carry that laptop of the college. And the college campus, wherever you go, if you have a cell phone and the laptop and anything, you always have a Wi-Fi and the password, and that's really faster. And in library too. So because most of the assignments you have to submit it online. So just any library, any table, you do have your own laptop in front of you, and sit down, make your assignments, submit it, and there you go. So it's pretty easy. So you don't need any solid stationary stuff for education here. Is That's my opinion. Was, how about the people here? Is it racism in Canada? Do the people call you by your name or your color, or they do any distinguishing? No, Canada is all about mixed people. You can find Desi people, you can find Chinese people, you can find Jamaican people. I do have a friends from Philippines, and you can find people from UK, all over the place. So there is nothing that whatever I used to think too. My parents used to think about it, but it's all good here. So trust me, it's not going to be that any problem with the people or the community. And community is really well. So they are always ready to help. That's the best part of the Canada. Like if you need any help, if you have any questions, you can just ask anybody, and they will definitely help you out with that. Safety, when safety about myself, like when I was traveling by sub trains or subways and the buses and all. I used to travel most of the times. I used to travel with my friends, and also I never had any problems. If you have one friend or two friends, that's fine. But I recommend you, if you are coming in the night times from the job or something like that, midnight or something, try to keep any money in your pockets or something, because most of the people, there are cases I heard that they will always try to give you a bad time, and they need cigarettes or mobile phones or wallet or your watch, your shoes, your jackets or your backpacks, anything. So that's the problem. This is honest answer. Rather than that, there is nothing that bad with respect to safety concern. So first thing, once you land in your on the airport, we always think about the cell phones and the plans and the SIM cards. So come down here, try to get the cheapest plans. And the problem is, in Canada, cell phones and the cell phone plans are really expensive. They starts with the 35, 45, or $55. It depends upon your requirements. There are some cheaper plans, but they always have a limitation on your talk time, or no data or something like that, and no national calls all over the Canada or something like that. I was using really a cheap SIM card that was $25, and that time it wasn't there. We never used to have data or something because it was expensive. We used to go to the library and use it. But yeah, it always varies, so you can check it once you are here. Renting a basement or apartment or a house. So if you're coming as a student, as I told you, try to get somebody, or if you have friends here, try to get the place to have a rent. uh, I recommend you to go and get try to get the apartment if you're living with your seniors, or if you're living with the friends, those who already have an apartment and they need a room partners, so you can accommodate with them. And so you don't have to worry about your credit check, because to get the apartment you need to have a credit check, and which is really hard in the starting days of in Canada. So it's not that easy to get the credit score within a few months or a year. It does takes gradually. So you have to think about that thing too. Or if you don't have anybody, you can find somebody on Facebook. And if you're not able to find somebody, or if you're having a difficulties, you can obviously go and rent the basement. There is nothing, they don't need anything, they just need a 1 month deposit and the rent. And in basement you always have limitations. You cannot bring your friends at your place, you cannot have parties, you cannot have music or something like that. It depends upon the landlord too. And there is always somebody who is walking on your head because you are living in basement, right? So if somebody's walking, you can hear it that too. So my recommendation is try to get the apartment with your friends or somebody who knows you, or you know him on by social media or anything, or from the same college student. Thing is, the stuff for your room or your house if you're living in apartment, because you don't have to buy a TV or couch or sofas or bed or something like that if you really need it. Try to get it on Kijiji or Facebook Marketplace, or if you're roaming around in next couple of weeks, after once you are settled, kind of settled in Canada, you can find some Canadians, those who don't need the stuff, they just keep it on the outside, or there is always a post that you can just take it for free, right? Take away. So, but very important thing is, if you are getting a bed or any furnitures or any sofas, see, try to ask them about bed bugs. If they had a problem with the bed bugs, and if you're bringing that stuff in your house, then it's going to be a problem. It's not that easy. So it's really important about bed bugs, and try to keep that in your mind, because we had a really bad experience with my friends and all. So we never used to go to his house, or they are not allowed in my house too. So that was the thing. And the last thing is about health and insurance and the hospitalization. I know it's not that good to talk about hospitalization or health, but if you're coming here and the brand new lifestyle in Canada, and then if you get sick or something like that, for students, they always need a insurance plan, and you always have an insurance plan. Those who are coming on work permit, they can apply, they can come down here and they can get the uh, health insurance in the registry. It depends upon the provinces. Some of the provinces, they allow you within a month, some 3 months, some like a few days or something like that. So it's not there is nothing to worry about it. And for the medications, everybody pays here. It depends upon their insurance. They pay to the insurance, or you have to pay to the buying of medicine. So but I will talk in details about the health and how's the hospitalization and the health insurance works in Canada in the next video. And guys, if you have any more questions, please let me know in the comment box. And if you want to see the same video in Hindi, I do have a different channel. The channel name is Visual News by Rahul Gunjal. And please, if you like the video, and please hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned for the next video. Thank you very much. Have a great day.